Yo, so I started thinking about how you told me that the song that I showed you was simple, but still um remained like not repetitive in a way. And that's something that I've been trying to do for a while or trying to figure out. And that's why lately, especially now, I try to put the least amount of elements possible in a song. And also something I wanted to say helps a lot with that is kind of putting rules for yourself when making a song. Like I'm only going to use this amount of percussive elements or this amount of chord progressions and stuff like that. And when you set those kind of limits, it opens you up to even more possibilities on the other side of things or where somewhere that you didn't imagine. So my point is I wanted to share the song and kind of analyze live because I haven't really analyzed it. Just analyze how the song does that because I feel like maybe I'm not 100% there in terms of doing that one like really well to make a hit song. But if I can make at least a good song, like a decent song that can do that, it's like a first step. You know what I mean? So let's see. Pretty sure I'm sharing sound. I hope I am. But I'm mostly just gonna be talking and like analyzing a little bit. So
Sabes que te
I'm just gonna start with the beat because the beat does do something. That's what I was thinking about earlier. I'm probably gonna add more stuff to it anyways because it is still really simple. I do like the drums though, but melodic elements, maybe like a lead at least. But so I was first analyzing the hat. Oh, okay. So I actually realized like one of the reasons, like main reasons why this might be the case. So something I started doing recently when making beats, just because I'm lazy, like literally my beats are simple because I'm lazy. That's the number one reason because I just want to record. But the something I started doing that has changed a lot for me, and I probably mentioned this to you at some point, is that like you see how this is basically 4 bars, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then instead of making the hi-hats or like fitting the hi-hats to repeat like this, you know, or making them maybe repeat like this, instead of doing that, it's gonna do whatever I just did. Instead of doing that, what I do is place them like a bar and a half or something like that. Sorry, I kind of just like zoned out for a second. But yeah, I cut them off like at an unusual timing and then it repeats, but then it repeats at different places, you know? And I feel like that creates that illusion. Like it's the same thing over and over again, but happening in a kind of irregular timing or unexpected or just unorthodox timing. And for the perks, I didn't do that because I just wanted to, you know, I mean, I had to keep it simple for that. But even then, just adding the reverb to them does a lot. And picking the right sound was a big thing for me. Because I feel like, oh, shoot, hold on. Computer's leaking right now. I feel like when you pick the right sound, that does a lot already. Like it opens up the possibility of the beat being simple enough. And that usually happens when you pick weird sounds. Like I could have picked a snare here, like a regular snare, or I could have picked like a stick or something, you know, like a little conga or something like that. But then I found this. I don't know, it's kind of a weird high pitched perk. And as soon as I heard it, I was like, okay, this is it. I was also kind of in the zone, so it was easier just to kind of find that. And then, mm, yeah, I did the same thing for the kick. So, as I did in the hi-hats, as I was saying. So, see the kick? Oh crap. The CPU is probably tweaking out right now. See, I don't know why this happens. I think I need to get a new computer, to be honest. So the kick, I placed at a regular timing, repeats weirdly. You know what I mean? And then just that just adds to the group. I think when it comes to velocity, everything is the same except the hi-hat. I love doing velocity tricks with the hi-hat because it makes it nice. It makes it live. It sounds like it's more live instead of programmed. And then the bass is like super simple, just literally the same bass line that I could just get by listening to the sample and then just it was like a bass one shot that I found. I just kind of placed it at the right place, pretty much. And I mean, other than that, yeah, that's about it. I mean, that's the beat. That's the beat. And I think the irregularity of the placement and the way I cut it is what does it. And I literally just realized this in the pulse. So I mean, in this video. So that was actually good. Good to know because I just want to keep doing that, to be honest. I think it's a good method. You should try it too. Yeah, and this is totally out. But when it comes to a sample, I mean, it's literally, I mean, something I did, I guess, in the drop is like it started the high pitch, and once it drops, I lowered it to the original pitch. And I mean, I have like literally one set of ad libs or like background vocals, and then the main vocals just making sure the takes are good because I do try to get good takes and I try over and over again, but I just do it as fast as possible and I don't over listen. I like when I feel it, and that's it. You know what I mean? I feel like when you're in the zone, that's kind of how it goes. And you've probably felt that way before, like when recording songs for yourself. But other than that, yeah, I mean, I just wanted to kind of analyze it myself and I figured I would record it and send it to you anyway so you could see it since it was your question. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. Stop share and